guys, and welcome to the show. Today we're at the National Frame Builders Show. So I'm fortunate enough to travel around and do a lot of different shows and conferences, but this one is specific to the industry that I love. So my goal is to go in here, see if there's any awesome products that I can share with you guys, any cool technology, anything that we can bring to the post-frame industry. So let's go in there and see what we can find. Hey, what's up guys? So the first thing that I saw, and I've actually seen this all over social media, they've been kind of showing off these boots that are geared towards roofing specifically, and obviously we do a lot of roofing, all metal roofing, which 412 pitch roof, you think, what do I really need anything special for? So Cougar Paws, tell us exactly, like, where'd you get the idea, what are you doing, and just the story.
I started roofing when I was 12 years old. Did it all through high school, college, got out, started my own firm, got in the insurance restoration business. We used foam cushions forever. So we came out with this boot 20 years ago.
So
that's our original boot, as a replaceable foam pad. We sell all over the country, plus in Canada with this.
So this just is going to peel off?
Peels off. You can walk at 12-12 on an asphalt shingle. We can be pouring down rain, fix a skylight, walk back off. It's incredible.
That is pretty cool.
In saying that, I got a call 3 years ago from a guy in Australia. His name was Ben Donaldson. He's a builder. He came up with a magnetic boot. Came to me, came over, met me. I looked at his boot. I signed a license agreement with him. I've been pounding him out for 3 years now. Sticks like glue.
Well, what I was impressed with is that you're like, come over here and try to push that boot down.
Yeah,
and it is literally very strong, but as you pull it off, it comes off fairly effortless.
The smaller sizes have 4 Neo-D N52 magnets in it.
That's like Spanish to me, man.
Well, they're the strongest magnets made in the world.
Okay.
They hold up to 70 pounds per magnet, metal on metal. Now they're going through the rubber. So they have great shear strength. But again, like you said, you can just pull your foot off.
Now, what about wear? What is the expectancy with that?
Roofers never get any length of time out of their boots. If anyone that's ever roofed for any period of time, you know that.
Yeah, season. If you get a good season,
you'll get a season out of this boot.
Okay.
Now, if you blow the sides out, that's a whole different ballgame. If you're on your side a lot, you're wearing them, and you blow them out. But even on these boots, you only get a year.
But you're replacing this after a year.
No, you're replacing
the boot.
You replace this every week.
Okay.
It gives you the ability to do things. It makes you money.
Yeah.
It's like a nail gun.
Yeah.
Same scenario.
So what's because I know everybody's going to say, okay, but what do they cost? And can I justify that over the course of every year?
This pays for itself the first day. It's why we say we're a tool you wear.
Yeah.
Because our products are all about production. It's no different than a nail gun or a screw gun. Can you imagine going up there and hand screw it? No, you would never do it. So we give you freedom and mobility within your fall protection devices.
Are you guys searching for any OSHA approval for anything? Are you trying to do anything like that?
I have OSHA personnel that actually wear our products, but no one will prove it. There's no such thing as OSHA approved. The only thing that supposedly is non-slip. We've tested our product against everything on the market. Nothing compares to ours.
Interesting.
Nothing. Whether it's this or this.
And obviously non-marring, it's not going to leave anything, because you've got if you can see this here in the video, that's just for working on a metal roof, that's going to be perfect. And is this all rubber, like a real rubber sole?
Real rubber sole. So you'll have no marring, and we have an actual, when you have your shavings come up, all you do is, because you can fill them on your shampoo.
Yeah.
You just take them off.
But guys aren't wearing these on the ground. They're putting them onto roof.
They're putting them on the roof. And we have a cover that covers it on the ground. So if, say, you wanted to go home with it, you just stick the cover on, you get to the ladder, take your cover off, go up on the roof, do your thing, and you're set.
How can somebody find you?
If you Google roofing boots, we're the #1 in the country.
Okay.
Always.
Very cool. Hey, I've seen this product, Dan. I've many times thought, I wonder if it would be good on site. But it's the first time I've seen it in person.
Cool.
So, cool product. Thanks for taking a couple minutes. And I'll put a link down below if anybody's interested in some Cougar Paws. But Dan tells us we can win a free pair right now.
Exactly. Let's do the pair.
Let's do it.
Let me show you how to do it.
All right. Let's see this.
All you have to do is stand here.
All right.
You have to just stick it on the target and touch the bullseye. Just like that. Half the time I miss.
I feel like this is a carnival trick, though.
It is a carny. I tell people I'm a carny.
Yeah.
Like my parents threw me out when I was 10.
Okay.
Try to make it go flat.
Yeah.
See how you turned it? Try it again, but just try to hold it like you're holding horseshoes.
Okay.
Like this. There you go.
Oh, not bad.
There you go.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Very
Appreciate
cool.
it.
Thank you.
All right, Greg had to give it a shot. Poor kid. You already have seen his boots. He needs some new boots.
Now watch. Throw it to it. Yeah, it's just so like launch it.
Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg.
You got this. It's okay, man.
All right, guys, so you know that with post-frame construction, 90% of the buildings, even though a lot is changing and we're doing foundation systems, we're still digging a ton of holes. And I know you guys have seen me either try to pull a column out of the ground, and we can do that with a machine. But what caught my eye was that Joe here, which this is Joe, this your company, Joe?
Yes, sir.
So Jess Tools, they've developed this bell auger. So this is going to be used after
you dig your primary hole.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm going to stop talking because this is his tool, and I want him to explain it so I don't mess it up. But I think it's pretty cool.
So what we got was a call from a gentleman in Canada, and he wanted a bell auger. And I said, I can find you one in 72 hours. And 72 hours went by and I couldn't find one. So, you know, necessity is the mother of most inventions. And post-frame, you've got uplift, you've got frost, you've got, you know, down pressure. So to meet that criteria, we saw that we were having to extend the size of the diameter of the hole that we dig. And we didn't like the backfill product. You know, it was labor intense. So we started development about a year and a half ago on this product. And after we got involved in it, we saw that it was a little trickier to get them designed to work in 99% of the conditions that were around. And so anyway, we hit pay dirt. We had some models that worked. We put them out there. We did a redesign. Now we're starting to market them all over the United States.
Last year, I seen you guys. They were at the show last year. You had a demo.
We had a demo. It was a model similar to this one, but we made this one go out to 36 inches. The original version only went out to 30.
So just to explain it, basically, we've already dug our 18-inch hole that we would typically do.
Correct.
And we usually clean it out, make it a nice hole. But the problem is you can get wind uplift and you have nothing but the sheer ground. I mean, whatever is grabbing that concrete. What this is doing is, I mean, I think we can show it over here on this one a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a 9 to...
This is a 9 to 18.
9 to 18.
So when you pick it up, it closes in, okay?
Yep.
And then you use it, once you get the hole dug and you slide it down the hole, as soon as the base contacts the bottom of the hole, then you're starting to twist the auger, and it'll, as you cut, you control the amount of cut that it takes every time by the down pressure you're using on the skid steer. And this one, it's not a big deal, but when you get to one of these, you get in hard clay or some a little bit rocky conditions, you know, you got to control the amount of pressure of these blades because they're really cutting hard. But this machine right here usually will double the size of the hole in about 3.5 minutes. Okay?
Nice. I see you've got this gauge
and it's got a
here
gauge on it to tell you how wide your hole is getting.
at the bottom.
At the bottom, correct.
Yeah. So if you don't want to go a full 36, a guy can kind of eyeball the 30 or 26, whatever that spec is that you may be required.
So you're not using more material than you need to use.
Yeah.
And you might have on a side of a building, you might have 2 holes that need to be a 36, but the rest of them only need to be a 30 or a 28. Well, you just go out as far as you need to go and stop.
Yeah.
And then it's got all the dirt out there, you're ready to pour concrete in.
As this is digging out, it's also putting pressure on that sidewall, almost compacting the material, because I was worried about, you know,
would it crumble?
Yeah, will it crumble where the side cave in?
It seems to press and cut at the same time. It gives a shiny, extremely hard packed sidewall to your bell. Whether it's this one or any of them, they are extremely hard packed, you know, soil when you're done.
Once you have gone down and you started taking away that material, it's not a one time around and you're going up. No. You've got to do it a couple times.
There's a lot of material, depending on the size of the hole. Now the smaller one might be a 1 or 2 time deal. This one takes about 3 times, maybe 4, 3 to 5 minutes and you're done. From a 60 horse machine and low flow hydraulics, it doesn't require any special gadgets to run it. We've got a 150 Takeuchi skid steer. It's an older machine. It's even a low flow machine. It ran this one at an idle. The neat part about it is you have a consistent footing. Now, if you're doing 30 of them or 50 of them or 10 of them, nobody wants to grab a hold of a shovel and do that.
Because it's also cleaning out the bottom.
It's cleaning out and
which
bringing
is
all the dirt
another
out.
thing that nobody likes to do is clean out the bottom of a
Correct.
hole, because it's compacting the bottom.
Correct.
And all of
Dragging
the
all the
stuff
dirt
is
in.
coming back into this area.
Correct.
And as you pull it up, it's going to close
It
those.
pulls in, yes.
And go up like an old clamshell shovel.
Like an old clamshell shovel.
Yeah.
You know, as you squeeze the handle, the bottom closes. As you pick this one up, the blades come in too.
Okay, so I think you're 40 some $100 on this big guy.
$44.99 on this one. $32.99 on this one. $24.99 on this one. And $14.99 on this.
You said you'd ship anywhere in the country?
We ship anywhere in the country. Free, it's
cool.
free shipping.
You know, once again, this is a product that's just trying to make the industry better and making a change. So,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for
thank
taking
you
the
very
time,
much.
Joe. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm here with Larry.
Yes.
Larry is the president of Sedan, and Sedan, I mean, I've never heard of Sedans, and I thought it was pretty cool because they have like how big is this machine?
21 foot.
21-foot brake, and it's all automated.
Well,
It's not
semi-automatic.
semi-automatic, so not legal in California. But I thought it would be cool to show you guys how simple and how amazing technology has come, and how quickly we can make a custom trim.
Yeah, we'll do a W value.
Yeah, okay, W value. So we're gonna make this thing. Come check this out.
Hit auto, start, turn the pump on, and we're ready to go. This shows it unbent, that shows it bent. And then
so
it'll walk me right through.
Let's see how this
The
goes.
gauging is right here.
Can I do it?
No.
Okay. All right, I tried, guys. I wanted to do it, but they probably don't want me to lose a finger.
Right.
You've got these stoppers
Gauges,
back here?
Yeah, automatic gauges that move back, CNC controlled.
Okay.
And then the control walks you right through out of bend.
Yep.
So we're going to clamp, and then we're going to hem it. I'm just hitting up against the gauge.
So the whole time, it's knowing exactly what the next step is, which
Yeah.
is showing you
Right
on
there.
the screen, so the operator doesn't have to think about anything.
Right.
And it's no big deal to do a 20-foot piece at once.
No big deal.
It doesn't matter. Or can you run multiple pieces at the same time, Larry?
Yeah, you can run multiple pieces at the same time. So there's a W valley.
Just like that. What's it actually cost to get into a machine like this if I wanted to make custom trims?
This is 124,000.
124,000.
The
Is there
nice
a
thing
service
is-
time to that? Like how long will that last for a guy?
A machine like this would last 25, 30 years. This is the unique feature on ours. So we can do a 1-inch by 2-inch J channel, and it doesn't bow up.
Because most people can do a 1x1?
Well, yeah, it's got to be the same ratio because their upper jaw is at a 45. Ours is curved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're the only one doing that?
Yeah.
Is that patented?
No.
So I can go make one?
Yeah, you can make one
Okay.
right now.
Now, okay, real quick, can you show me how easy it is
The program?
to program and make my own trim like right now?
Yeah. Let's do a J channel.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll come here, new, go cam. Say we want this be a 1/2 inch. And then we're going to put a hem on it. And we're going to say that is 2 inches. And then we're going to come down here and say that's 1 inch. And then we're going to come over here and say that's 4 inches. It'll give you, ask you what to name it anything. Say yes. And it's going to give you 3 alternatives here. So it gives you a solution. Here's doing the hem. Here's doing the next bend. Here's doing the following bend.
So you can choose if you like that option,
Yeah,
if you like that.
that's a great option.
Yeah.
So we'll say go, and it's made the program.
And just like that.
Yeah.
That is pretty slick. Now, how about like, I mean, does a guy need much training? I mean, it seemed pretty simple to me.
We come out and we're there 3 days. First day we level the machine, wire it up, and then after that we're training them on maintenance, operation, safety. There's lots of safety features. There's a emergency stop here.
I see this, I got this eye here. So that's
electric eye going across.
watching people's hands?
Yeah. If you're in run mode.
But does it like a saw stop? You ever seen a saw stop? It senses the human body in a saw blade and shuts off?
Not necessarily like that. Let me get it started. I'll show
Oh, it's going to still crunch my finger then.
It goes to what's called the OSHA pinch roll. So you got to hit the foot pedal again to clamp.
Okay,
But
okay.
if I push through on the foot pedal, automatically come up anytime. Take my foot off, it stops. If I step through, it automatically comes up.
So I don't know if you caught that, but what he was saying was that it won't always or ever go all the way down.
Unless-
it's always going to come to that point and make you make another action to go, yes, keep going.
Yeah, so I go
That's
down
pretty
here, I have to hit it again to clamp.
That is
And
pretty
now
cool.
I'll bend.
So now, do you guys make a bigger one?
We go all the way up to 40 foot.
40 foot.
Yeah, and we also make a double folder, so it's automated with grippers, so you just put your piece in and it automatically bends it. So,
Any special requirements if a guy wants to get into this other than 125K?
460 volt, 3-phase.
463 phase, and
Yeah.
what about weight? I mean, a typical slab, what does this weigh?
6 inches reinforced. This is about 12,000 pounds.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, but
Very cool.
Yeah, you don't need special foundation.
Hey, thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
You kind of,
Appreciate it.
I've always wondered how these work, how easy it is.
Yeah.
Now, when my supplier, when I ask for something, I know, hey, they can do it, and it's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
And if they can't, then they probably should call you to get a machine.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thanks a
Sedan
lot.
machinery. Thank you.
So I've actually seen the snap table before, but Greg, you guys all know Greg. Greg wanted to take me through really how easy this could have been for
Super
us.
easy, yep, super
Because
easy.
we've done Pro Snap, we've done our standing seam, and we've all used the snips, we
That
use the
sucks.
hand bender. So dude, show me how this thing works.
All right. Way I saw it, slide your piece of steel in,
Okay.
clamp these tight. Then what you're gonna do is you come over to this guy over here. You're gonna pull down, you gotta be super strong. Pull
my
that guy
God.
with a little bit. Pull your piece out, that's important. So you're gonna leave that there. Come over to this guy, pull this guy, pull it down. This guy's gonna pop out.
So that is literally just punching. It's basically
Yep.
just shearing it straight off and making a nice clean punch.
Yep, then what you do after that, just slide it through here. And what you wanna do, get that lined up with that black line there. And then this guy up with this black line.
Okay. Now this could be rotated to any angle of a valley,
Yep.
a hip,
Yep.
maybe just a straight cut for the bottom of an eave or something.
Yep. What you're gonna do
Okay.
is you're gonna lock it down. Pull this guy, slide through. Pull this guy back.
And I noticed this is kind of a wavy edge, but
Yep.
look how stinking clean that is. That is pretty sick. Okay.
Then what you're gonna do after that, slide this guy through. Slide it underneath your bender here. Lift it up a little bit.
Okay.
Butt it right into that,
Oh
that
yeah.
little bar
Okay.
there. Clamp it down. Get your hem. That's it. Boom.
And you've got a perfectly hemmed panel that's ready to go.
Yep.
And so now we can go up on the roof and we can hand tighten this at the eave or up a valley or a ridge. That's pretty slick. Now I'm gonna bring in one of the actual,
I'm the head janitor.
Okay.
Janitor here at Swenson Shear.
now I'm gonna do this so people can hear you, but
Okay.
what does one of these systems cost? Because I know it can't be cheap.
Actually, right now we're running them the cheapest we've ever had them at $14,995.
For everything right here.
The whole setup, Snap Table Pro, ready to go, $14,995.
And where are you guys at? Does that include any like shipping? Are
There
you
is
taking
shipping
them?
included. It just depends on where you are in the States. We're in California, but we'll ship anywhere. We've shipped them to Israel. We've shipped them all over the place.
Now, I don't know about you. Well, you're going to probably tell me, but we did a job that wasn't even that large, and I think one of these would have probably, if not paid for itself in a couple
absolutely.
jobs, it would have made me a lot happier.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, on the straights, you really see the value in the machine, but once you start doing those angles, man, it just
Angles are everything.
pays for itself like that.
Yeah. So, do you have any type of statistic on speed versus? Like, I think I'm awesome and I could hand snip hem real quick.
Yeah.
But that was a lot quicker.
Yeah, I would say 3 times, 4 times faster. I mean, we can get through it in 60 seconds to prepare a panel, once you get really good with it. It's hard to beat, man. It's hard to beat.
Greg's a pro, dude. He just did that.
Greg's a pro now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna fire myself. I'm out of here, man.
Go clean something up, man. All right. Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate it. Well, hey, I don't know if, obviously everybody's got a place for a snap table, but if you are doing a lot of standing seam, I think it's actually something that you should genuinely look at. Even if we do 1 to 2 jobs a year.
I think it's worth it.
Out of your paycheck?
No.
All right, actually, I had to get Chase out there because he literally is the janitor, and I've got Morgan, who is the lead sales manager. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Morgan says Chase gave us a little bit of improper information, so you're saying it's actually a lot quicker.
It's a lot quicker.
Okay.
So we had Chase kind of slow it down, but from notching to slitting to hemming, it takes about 20 seconds to run a panel through, and that's on a valley.
That is pretty slick. I don't think anybody will snip with consistent quality in 20 seconds.
Exactly.
So thank you for clearing up,
thank
Chase.
you so
and
much.
I'm joking, Chase is not a janitor. He's a good dude, but he's also a good enough dude to let us give him a hard time. So thanks, Chase. Okay, we're back again, and this time Jordan here, actually, you own one of these snap tables.
Yeah, I bought one about a year ago.
So he heard us doing this little demo, and he wanted to talk to me about this guy right here, and I totally forgot, but Jordan, tell us what you can do also.
So basically you could leave this rib half-inch longer to leave you the material to wrap it around to close this rib off.
When you're looking at this panel from the roof, you don't want to look up into this piece right here. This is what's going to snap over your standing seam.
Right.
And that's the big deal.
So you would just offset the notchers by a half-inch, the material would be longer, and we'd bring that material around and close it off with the same color steel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were here because
it's the most asked question, I'd say.
Yeah, because that's everything. It's all in the details, and that's pretty cool. So hey, dude, thanks for grabbing me.
Appreciate it.
I'm sure Swenson Shear appreciates it too.
Absolutely.
Cool. Man, every time I go to a show, I can't wait to get home, get off my feet, because it's a lot of walking, it's a lot of talking. We had a great time here at the NFBA show, and next year it's going to be in Des Moines, Iowa. So if you're thinking that this show would be a great show to visit if you're in the industry or need more information about post frame, you can check that out. I'll go ahead and put a link to the NFBA down below, but hopefully some of these videos are products that I can get my hands on, that I can give them a try, and hopefully they will help us out on the job site or one of you guys watching to become more efficient or do your job just a little bit better. Make sure, if you haven't already, you hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate the support. I'm gonna get out of here, so I'll catch you guys on the next video. And pretty cool. We actually were Building of the Year award winner this year, so that's a great honor, and can't wait to go show that to the customer and give them this plaque. But I'm gonna head home. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind.